Got my Absima Mamba 7 here. Just out here to test it out, man. New electronics, man, minus the motor, which is stock. So I got a new ESC. I pulled out the Max 6 ESC from it, where I made up motor adapters. But yeah, we get to that, man. New ESC. It's a brand new ESC. It's a DR8 FTX DR8 ESC, XT90 connectors, receiver, which is new. Well, it's the Dumbo receiver, which not really been used. So I got a Dumbo receiver, a Dumbo transmitter on it as well. Check these wires, man. So Dumbo receiver, Dumbo transmitter. What else? That's it. The motor is still stock. That's about it. Yeah. As I made a video with the Max 6 ESC with it, with the adapters on it. Anyway, went to test it out in this park, and basically it was the fucking receiver. This receiver, the stock Absima receiver transmitter, it died. It fucked out. It died, you know what I mean? So testing this truck out now with a Max 6 ESC on it, it just kept going into, it wasn't going forward, it was going reverse. Pull the reverse throttle on the transmitter, and it's still doing the same thing, man. So anyway, the DR8 motor the DR8 ESC come through the post, innit? I've had it for over a week, so I decided just to put it in this truck, take out the Max 6 I had in there. So the ESC went, the stock ESC went. I'm running 6S. The stock ESC went. The stock receiver went. The stock transmitter went. So hopefully all I've done is just basically bench test it. I ain't run it since with the new electronics in it. This is basically the first run, you know what I mean? So hopefully it'll go alright, man. It's all calibrated and that. Let's see. This is running, man. One sec. I think I've got it on low setting. Let me turn up the yeah, that's better. It's not all the way up, man. I ain't turned it all the way up, the throttle limiter on this thing, man. I'm just basically out here testing it, man. And I ain't got no speed meter on it. I mean speed meter, because I lost the speed meter yesterday, innit? It's on the field somewhere. It's round here somewhere. I'll just basically turn the throttle limiter. It's nearly at 100%. I also turned up the tightened the servo saver as well, because it was loose. The servo saver was loose and shit. You know what I mean? So as you can see, I've kept the lights have been kept, although changed out the receiver. And I should have showed you the Dumbo receiver. I've got it hooked up to my GoPro, but channel 4 on the Dumbo remote, you just click it, and I still got the front lights, see? you just click it back and forth. It's a switch on channel 4 on the Dumbo remote. So yeah, I kind of like that mode on the headlight. Yeah, well, it's working. So there was not much wrong with that Dumbo remote, man, because I had the Dumbo remote set up, receiver, on my Hyper 8. And I made a video and the car was slow, man. So I've recently changed out the receiver transmitter on the Hyper 8. I've got like an electronic, just a basic remote control in it, hooked up on the Hyper 8. So, and it sees a lot faster, so I'm just gonna leave it, the controller, in that Hyper 8, man. I don't really want to jump this truck too much, man. I mean, jump it and break it, man. As I said, I've had problems with this truck straight out of the box, man. If you watch the vids and shit, man, you know what I mean? So, I'm not gonna fucking jump it and break the fucking thing, man. This is just a basic cruise, man. I'm just tapping the throttle, innit? You know what I mean? And the throttle limiter is not really, let's rip it on the grass a bit. It's not turned up to 100%. It's nearly, but I don't know if this truck can take much jumps anyway, man. Fuck it. You know what I mean? It's more like a ground vehicle, innit? At speed. A ground vehicle for speed and shit. You know what I mean? So, rip it on the dirt. The pit, it would probably be good in the pit, man. But the pit's muddy. It's winter time, basically, you know what I mean? So, I expect you going down the pit, it'll be fucking muddy, man. You know what I mean? Let's rip it in the leaves, man. Seems to be running alright. Yeah, the steering's a lot better, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, as I say, the steering servo, the saver, it was loose. So I basically tightened it up. So, yeah, and I've also got about 80% in this battery, man. I've got 80%, so I don't want to run the batteries down too much. Let's rip it on the field and full throttle. Don't want to go down too far in case I lose. Let's turn the throttle up a bit to 100%. I don't think I've got all it. Yeah, turn up to 100. That's fucking fast enough for me, man. If anything, most of the time I'm just tapping the throttle anyway. You know what I mean? Leave it here with this vid, man. Because I don't want to run out the batteries and shit, man. As I say, I got 80%. So at least it works. You know what I mean? Maybe next time, once I get my money's worth with this fucking truck, you know what I mean? Because I haven't really had my money's worth. As I said, the problem's out of the box. Then I'll start jumping it and doing all kinds of, you know what I mean? Not send it up the skate park because, I mean the skate ramp, because it's not built for that, but launching it off here, the slope, you know what I mean? Get my money's worth out of the truck first, man, you know what I mean? Fuck that. Anyway, leave it here with this vid.